Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blast 3, commentator of the Monster Invasion Tour powered by Beam Motorsports. Today I'm joined by my fellow co-host Prawn, also another fellow competitor and driver in this tour. How you doing today, Prawn?
I'm doing pretty good. I am ready to get this show underway, and I see you just ripping it out there for intros.
Yeah, for intros we got myself in the Green Machine, followed by Mike in Override.
Then we got Bobcat coming in third, and then the follow-up, the order is going to be Devin and Berserker. Those are all your team leads, team owners for this series. They have different drivers per team, so you got to be watching out for that here as we move throughout the show. And is there anything else we need to cover?
Well, for those of you who don't know about this tour is a little bit more different than everything else. It's more of a casual simulation. So everything these drivers do, all these trucks cost money. There's a finance system behind everything. So everything you see done has consequences, and it can also be beneficial to any team for their finances. So these drivers are not just driving to win; they're driving to keep these trucks alive. So that way they aren't overexpending a team. It's very important.
What that also does is it helps add a lot more of a realistic approach to each show. So you will have drivers still pushing the trucks to the edge, but they don't want to break the trucks because at that point, if you run out of money, you can't put on any more shows, can you?
Nope, you can. And as you see here, we have the Spectrum coming out that is going to be driven by Dubs. And then we have Gibbs and the Axeman. Now, the interesting part about this finance system is Axeman is actually one of the sponsored trucks. As you can see, it's running Goodyear in a Ram sponsorship. So he's already making some money just being out here.
Yeah, what that sponsorship does help add a lot of extra dollars into the pocket, and I think driving Spectrum is actually Outlaw. I think Dubs is driving Bone Crusher, but we will see him momentarily as these drivers are staged and getting ready to go.
I get them confused. They're so similar sometimes.
They're on the rev limiter, getting ready to go off the line. Probably gonna get a 3, 2, 1, and they're still holding.
They're ready to go, man. I don't know why they aren't going.
I don't know either, man. They've been sitting there for a hot minute.
I was sleeping. Oh, it was Gibbs was sleeping.
Gibbs was sleeping off the line. Gibbs on the container over over the berm.
He woke up the entire race.
So one cut it too short, one
Oh,
went too wide, but I think
that
that might have been a penalty.
I think it's gonna be a one tire there.
Well, they're coming to the line together as Gibbs clips the inside, but he gets the wheels over the line. It's gonna be close to see who won that one. What's your call on that one, guard?
Oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be Gibbs going in the round two, but I gotta double check. Um, gotta wait and see what the officials say.
Still waiting on the word of the officials as they
It
are
looks
driving off
like
the
that
track.
actually went to Outlaw. Moving on in the round two, Gibbs did not advance.
Oh, I guess Gibbs ended up getting a penalty somewhere throughout that run.
Might have
Cancels
been in the
out,
beginning
and
right there.
I mean, hey, a win's a win. You gotta take it how you can. So, I mean, even if you get a penalty, as long as you still put together a run, you're always in the running for something. As we have our next competitors coming out, as we have Domo and Gearhead. This is an Invasion original, actually. There's a little bit of a story behind that if you want to kind of go into that, guard.
Well, this is actually Gearhead is representing my team this year, so this is actually one of the trucks I've been wanting to make, and I got Bobcat to make that one this year. So this is the Invasion Motorsports original, the first one to come out since Blue Crush and Green Machine. So it's nice to add that to the lineup of new trucks.
And adding to the lineup, we do have in the other lane, one that's been a staple for many, many years. We have Mike Bev and Override, who is the team owner of Override Motorsports. He does have both Spectrum, who we saw earlier, and Dubs and Bone Crusher, who we see competing momentarily as they are still getting the truck staged. Looks like Gearhead's having a little bit of issues trying to get on the line.
Ah, it's a new truck working out the kinks. You gotta get them lined up perfectly, but I think he got there.
By the way, looks like the trucks are staged. Mike on the rev limiter, looks like Domo is as well, just waiting for the lights to go green.
Oh, Domo's sleeping a little bit. Mike got an early lead right there.
And so they're almost side by side. Mike just being able to pitch the truck in a lot smoother. Now this is a very loose track surface, as you'll see. The trucks are going to slide out a lot, so you want to be slow as fast around here. We don't want to be taking it too slow, or else they're going to get you. As Mike makes a beautiful pass, and he is moving on to round two.
That's like what do you say, a 3 or 4 shark length. That was oh, almost half the wall there. We did take
Actually,
it
looks
off.
like he just got into the wall right there.
They
Domo just
did.
going all for it.
Well, it looks like everything's all good to go, no damage done. Just a nice little wall tap.
This little love tap won't hurt nobody.
I never hurt nobody. That beautiful truck goes back in the pits for a checkup. We might advancing in the round 2.
Yep, I think that will actually be us done with round 1. We'll be moving into the first race of round 2 now, which would have what, Crazy Avenger driven by Avenger?
Yes, that's actually his name is Donald, and then we have Outlaw. Well, yes, we have
Outlaw in the
yeah,
Spectrum.
Spectrum.
You
One of
about
these I'm
got
gonna
them
get that
confused
truck
again,
right.
didn't you?
One of these days I'm gonna get that truck correct. Mind.
It's alright. I think by the third show we'll have that one figured out, as it looks like they're both about even.
If they're both lined up, that's a pretty good lineup thus far. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, just waiting on the lights to go green. Nope. Looks like Avenger may have been a little bit too far over the line. Donald just kind of repositioned himself right there.
Oh, we got Wiggles.
Yep. Looks like we're getting ready to go. And oh my goodness, Outlaw just, what a hole shot. He gapped him by at least 2 trucks off the line.
I don't know, man. That turn wasn't in his favor. We'll have to see what happens here.
Well, they're side by side right now, going through the final turn. Outlaw able to get a better turn, but understeers on the end. He brings it back and knocks off Donald. Looks like about 2 truck lengths right there, guard.
Yeah, that's going to be Outlaw advancing into round 3 into the semifinals. Unfortunately, Donald not being able to pull out a racing win here tonight. We'll have to see what he does next week.
I say he gave it his all. He pushed a little bit through that last turn, tried gathering it back up at the end. Still made an attempt to hit the ramp, but this looked like it was over there. As we're gonna move on to our next round of racing, which I think this one is gonna be Mike versus Bone Crusher. Could be wrong. Nope,
Yes.
Mike versus Bobcat.
Mike versus Bobcat.
This is a very interesting matchup, as these guys have a lot of history with each other. They've competed in many tours together and have battled back and forth in points. And with this being the first show, I'm having a feeling Bobcat wants to try and get a leg up on Mike to start off the season.
Well, this is also in the first show. This is also the first. These are 2 team managers going against each other, and there's even that added a little bit of grudgery right there as well.
A little bit of pride's on the line as we are getting ready for the first of probably many face-offs, and they are green and they are dead even off the line. Mike hikes up a little bit. Right now, edge going to Bobcat going through the first turn.
Oh, it's getting real close. Bobcat definitely got the advantage right now. We don't know what's going to happen.
He choked up on that first ramp just to make sure he got all 4 tires on. He chokes up a little bit on the last ramp. Mike trying to come back, but it looks like it's going to be Bobcat all day. About 2 truck lengths going to him for the win, moving on to the semis.
Someone had to shut him down, and, well, it just happened to be Bobcat.
Bobcat has really been priding himself on racing recently, putting in a lot of practice with that Backlash monster truck, trying to put it in the main stage. And he's put on an amazing performance now as we move into the third race of round 2.
Next up, we have yourself, Prawn, in Relentless versus Rudd in the good old big and nasty machine.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually really nervous for this race. Rudd's a very tough competitor. I don't cut him in his slack. He can sneak up and bite you whenever he can.
Rudd is definitely one of them silent, not a lot of words, and deadly drivers that can sneak up on you and just, it can hurt.
I say here you had lane choice and he fooled me a little bit. He said, I don't know if I want that lane. Pulls out and then he's just like, nah, I want that lane.
He's a great guy to race against. I'm happy to have him in this tour.
Agreed. I say it's fun to crack jokes with him and kind of talk shit from time to time, or spatter back and forth.
I believe this is also another sponsored truck. This is a Ford and a Goodyear sponsorship as well.
It is. This is also part of, what was it, Mountain?
This is Mountain State Motorsports.
State Motorsports. I almost forgot. Bobcat would have had me backlash for that.
It's double whammy because of the name.
I'm glad that you caught on the joke as
All right.
See, this is my first time watching this, man. I sucked in that first turn.
I don't know, Rudd didn't do too well himself. I think this might be where you're going to get it. Looks like coming out of the turn. Ooh, just barely taking the W. Gonna go over to Prawn.
I did not even know it was that close, but that is amazing. That was what, a tire, if that?
If that, probably half a tire. That was about probably 36 inches of your 66 inches.
I
And
don't, I don't doubt that. See, I needed every inch that I could get right there in order to
going
get the
over
win
to
over Rudd.
camera 2, this is our backup camera. We have myself coming out versus Outlaw. Oh, no,
I think his truck has yet to reset. Cause did you know first?
you know what? Actually, we did actually have a lost race. Unfortunately, we had myself versus Bone Crusher that got lost. So that's what happened. So in round 2, we did have me versus Bone Crusher, and that did get lost from camera 2. So the backup camera did not catch that. We ended up. This is actually gonna be the semifinals.
Got you. Well, that helps narrow things down a lot easier. Well, as we go into the race, looks like both y'all are staged. Let's see who's going to get the advantage here through the first turn.
Got that beautiful green machine truck that actually took a little bit of damage in the last race there. Its tailgate's missing. Rolled it over in that race. It was an exciting race. Wish we could kept the footage on that one.
They just barely getting yourself up and over that ramp, but I mean, look at him hold it super tight. He clips the ooh, and that just cost him. And he is
Dancing around a little bit, but I think he's good to go.
no damage. Didn't even touch the body. Did a cartwheel to finish up the race. As camera 2, it's a little bit of a little malfunction right there, but what a save from him. But good race from you, being able to pull out the victory. Looked about a truck length to you. He didn't make it easy on you, did he?
No, he did. And that camera too, unfortunately, was borrowed from Beam Monsters, so we had to. You have some issues with that one. I don't know why they threw it around a lot.
I mean, if it can take the punishment, as long as it still works, that's all you need.
All right, going to your second semifinals for racing is going to be yourself versus Bobcat. Bobcat, Backlash lining up now. We're waiting for Ron to come out.
Yep, and there I am, my slow self coming out on the track, not being very efficient. All right.
No, no, you just had to make sure Bobcat didn't see you come out right away. Give him a little bit of hope.
True. Also a little scared to go against him. He was no slouch watching him in the second round of racing, so I went into this knowing that I had to run a good pass in order to beat him.
Well, this race could mean the difference of a possible first round, first racing victory of the season or not. It's a very staple thing you want to win.
Yeah, you always want to get an edge off the season, but Bobcat's a really stiff competitor to go against, so we'll see how this turns out as we are off the line and Bobcat actually is dead even with me.
I'd say probably at this point, I think there's going to be maybe a slight lead to Prawn here.
Barely, but
The final turns, Prawn's going to be taking it almost. Ooh, we have a little bit of breakage on that back turn there.
yeah, I ended up breaking a Hydra. I didn't even see how Bobcat landed. He was almost ass over 10 cup right there, but luckily able to bring his truck down. But I have a broken left front Hydra right there. Luckily, Bobcat over at Mountain State Motorsports was able to lend me a Hydro for racing, as we'll see here momentarily. So I gotta send out my thank you for that. He's a really good competitor on track, and he's a really great competitor off track. So I appreciated him a lot for being able to lend me that part.
Of course, and just so everyone can see at home what's going on, we're just getting a close up of the truckers. That way you can see that breakage for that hydro. And since it's such a simple part to replace, it's not going to stop him from advancing.
Yep, so there's me pulling back to the pits. Luckily, the crew back there was able to get the truck repaired pretty quickly. Got out of about 2 minutes. Just took the old Hydro off, put the new Hydro on, welded the bolts on, and sent me out here for the final round of racing to go against you, actually.
I know, right? I made it to the final. Some would say it's rigged. Others would say it's not rigged. I just say it's pure skill. But anyway, we're ready to go here, man.
I'll take my luck any day. I like to think that I have a lot of skill as well, but I say this is a really cool final to be part of, as you are the owner of the tour, actually. Not only of the team, but basically my boss and could just fire me and tell me to get lost.
I could have just cut your ignition wire and said screw it. You know, I didn't. I should have, but I didn't.
Yeah, I could just earn nothing from this, but I mean, we'll see how this final goes.
Next time I'll loosen the other hydro. Wait, what?
Yeah, who knows? I might even blow the rear end out. We'll watch and see.
As they're on the line, we're waiting for the go here. Oh, never mind. They're repositioning me.
What are you doing? Repositioning yourself. Trying to get an advantage? Oh, well, never mind. Ignore that.
I mean, maybe you never know, man. I gotta take what I can get sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I was just saying ignore my backup too. I was just like, nope, I didn't just say that. But, I mean, here we are. Final round of racing. We're both staged. A little bit of an interesting way that you're taking it. You just have your front wheels cocked. I'm kind of going for the angled approach, and that helped me out a lot right there. What are you thinking right here?
Well, right now we're gonna see as we come into the front. Oh, that's gonna be a one tire by me right there, unfortunately. So I think I'm already kind of lost it. But I've been able to slide the turns most of the night, and just that time I just wasn't able to grab it.
Gotcha. I say these were some really tricky ramps. They came up on you quick. So, I mean, if you weren't pitching in at the end, basically you're caught out. So, well, that's cool. I am your winner of racing for the first event. That is the bracket breakdown. Any surprises there, guard, for you?
You know, I didn't know how it was gonna go. I'm happy with the top three. I'm very happy with how they go, how they went. I'm kind of disappointed to see my own other team truck move up ahead a little bit more. But hey, going in the freestyle is the only thing that I can hope for now, and try to get some more points and hopefully some more money in the bank.
Yep, putting in the money in the bank is going to be the most important thing here. As we are going to be starting off with Rudd.
Going straight in
Do it.
freestyle.
Yep.
Straight into it, actually, getting some good air.
I see already coming out big with some good momentum, sliding it wide, luckily getting a break before the containers. Wraps it back around, going for the little wheelie jammer. Let's see if he can get a slapway right here.
Let's see. I don't know. He started big. I haven't seen it go nasty yet. We're gonna see it though.
I don't doubt that's going to get nasty by the end of this freestyle. And so he lives up to that name well and true. As he goes for the backside of the backflip jump, and he just jumps over it.
They don't care. It's there. It's gonna get jumped.
I mean, every obstacle's an obstacle, so I mean, as long as you hit everything, even when you think it's going to do something, you just got to go for it, I guess. As he looks like he's going to do the transfer out the berm.
Oh yeah, shoot right over it. You know, this is an interesting track layout too. You know, there's a lot of different ways you can hit it. It's got good good map rhythm. You know, good track rhythm if you can find it. It seems to have it right now.
Track rhythm is really important around this track. It's just trying to get yourself to go from move to move to move. Don't want to overdo it, because if you cradle hit, that's ripping a 4-link out for sure. But so far, he is just going big right now. Sends it across the little tabletop jump in the middle.
He's getting way more confident. He's going bigger. He's going harder.
As he just goes for some long distance air right there. Wraps it around. Looks like he's going to go for the little wheelie jammer on the far side.
Oh, that's a
See if he
beautiful
can get
shot
it.
right there.
It's like a truck coming right at you. Let's see if he combos it up. He wheelies it up and over the pod. Now that was cool.
Oh, opening around for the camera.
Gotta do a little silent profile from time to time, you know.
Yeah, you know. Mug shot.
And yeah, and don't you know, we're coming down to about 10 seconds left in his run. So he's been going big. As he goes big again, he's getting crossed up right now. Gets it back down, goes for the backside. Oh,
man.
He's over. He's gonna save it. He got it. He got the save, but I think he may have just broke something there on the left front there. Maybe another hydro tonight.
We're going to find out here as the drone camera goes to circle the vehicle. Looks like he did break a front driver's side hydro. The body is going to be covered by Ford, so it looks like he's not going to have too much damage here. So that it's going to be a happy team right there.
It's a happy team owner. Not a bad score to start off. 6.8 to start off the freestyle runs tonight. As he is backing up, getting ready to go out.
Nope.
That is the... As we cut the black after a little container hit, but it'll be alright. And then I'm just going to let you get this one. This is all you, guard.
Oh, this is all me? This is
all you.
me? Oh, dude.
All you.
You know, Prawn's down there in the truck right now, representing Misfit Motorsports and Relentless. He is coming out here to show up this amazing run we just had to start with, so we'll see where he ends up. Starting up with a little bit of air, popping the truck up, popping the nose up, doing a little wheelie, slap wheelie there. Gonna keep her going. Time started. Getting a little bit of air. All right. Very cautious so far, but keeping good momentum as doing it. Not going too big, but very, very, very close together. Small tray. Oh, 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 oh! Walking it across the pond. That was cool. That was cool. Good combo. Oh, putting it back in the front, buying it back down. Oh, oh, crossing over the pond. Stuffing the nose in the air. I'm back and not in the backflip ramp yet. Going across the pod again. Keep surfing across that middle there, just waving the truck through the air. Oh, oh, oh. Cross throwing everything on the other side of the map there. Rush cars. Very majestically. Oh, slaps it in the, what is it? He slaps it in the reverse. Back over the pod. Get back around. He's got 30 seconds left. This run's already been filled with interesting and amazing stuff. Oh, he broke something there. I heard something break. Looks like he broke that hydro again. I guess good old Bobcat gave him the faulty hydro. Didn't last too long, but we never know. Hope he's going for the backflip ramp. Let's see what happens here. Successfully lands it. A little sloppy on the landing, but he did manage to pull it back onto all fours. The hydro's not being his friend right now. It's not there. And that's going to be ending his run into some donuts. And, oh man, it's an amazing little run there. Looks like he did end up breaking both hydros in the front there. Score of 6.875 is going to be your new leader at this time.
I say, luckily for that run, I only broke the left front hydro. A little bit of body damage. A little bit of body damage, but ain't gonna hurt nobody.
At all.
As we are moving on to Dubs.
Going to be a driver for Override Motorsports. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Dubs due to that lost footage from racing, but here he is now, representing the Bone Crusher truck.
Taking a little lap around the track, letting the fans kind of soak up what that truck is about. Cool little design on this truck as well, as it comes from the Outlaw RC camp originally, and this is one of the members of that team as he is looking to line up for his first hit.
Yeah, it's great to have some of those some interesting story trucks like this. It's nice to see him, and especially in game like this. Really.
Cool different aspect to have to it because it's virtual monster trucks for bringing some stuff from IRL. You always have the realistic trucks, but then you have some of the RC guys kind of making their way in now with Bone Crusher and Spectrum as he starts off clearing the center pod. Start out the run.
Oh! This could get bad real quick. All right, good
Good
save.
save. Almost found himself in. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good. It's gonna happen.
I'd say, but he almost found himself in some trouble there. Luckily, was able to bring the truck back and just being able to kind of figure out the flow going back over the pod. And he's kind of circling around now and get some good air off the jammer stack. Let's see if he gets a slap wheelie into it, and he does.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to bring it back. He started to wonder there at first just because that threw him off. So we're gonna see what happens here. Starting to get some momentum back up for sure. Though you can see it starting to come together.
And so he's finding his groove back in the track, trying to figure out where he was, what he wants to do for his next few hits. As it looks like he's actually lining up for the backflip ramp pretty early. A little risky, but let's see what he gets. On the nose, but he's safe.
We got a minute into this run. This could go from 0 to 100 real quick, and I have a feeling it might.
I don't doubt it with Dubs. It's either it can stay together till the end, or it's broken in pieces by the end. And so far, he is still showing signs of it going hard and getting some big air. He's got to do a little bit more, and I think he'll be able to take the lead with about 30 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, I was in chat with Mike and them earlier, and he was telling his team, like when you're out there on the track, try to keep it together, but do some good runs. And I have a feeling if he ends up breaking a little more, but still gets the fans what he wants, he'll be happy. I think he's doing that right now. No.
He's got about 15 seconds left. He's looking like he's lining up for the jammer right now. Might try and go for a slap wheel. He gets a little sideways though. He's on
What's
the
he going?
gas.
Oh Lord!
He tumbles over once, twice. He's on the nose. He's on the side. He's on the nose again. He's off.
Did he save it?
And he's back on all fours. That is when gravity is your friend, man. How about that?
Well, that's gonna be a heavy body repair for the override team, but hey,
I mean, they don't gotta foot the bill. That's a Ford sponsored body right there. So tear that up any day of the week.
oh there
That's
you
gonna land
go.
him in. That's gonna land him in 8.27, way in the lead.
He's gonna be first placer right now. Let's see who can top it. Coming out next, we have a Crazy Avenger driver Donald, Misfit Motorsport.
So this is actually my teammate that's coming out on the track. I didn't get to see his run, unfortunately. I ended up disconnecting a little early. So a lot of these I get to see for the first time. So I'm really interested to see how Donald does. As he starts off, almost already getting in trouble, but I mean, he's already up and over one obstacle. Let's see what he goes for next.
Well, he's since there's only two of y'all, because unfortunately the team lead player 4 couldn't make it tonight. He's got a lot of ground to make up. You're already pulling in a lot of weight yourself, so we'll have to see where this goes. Oh no!
And bringing it back over Donald. Rolls the truck over, somehow no body damage whatsoever. So, I mean, hey, fair game, man. Keep it going.
Oh, we're gonna see. We're gonna see where he's going. He's looking for his next hit.
Oh, never mind, I lied. Yeah, he does have a little bit of body damage, but he gets a nice little sky lead, combos it over the pod. Right now, he hasn't gotten in trouble yet. He's getting
Oh,
up. I spoke too soon.
oh,
And he's over.
he hit the stadium.
No, Donald, no, no. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. He had a run going.
He
Just
had a run
a
going. It just ended way too early. Unfortunately, hit the stadium. It's not going to score well with the judges.
I say,
Oh man.
luckily only touched the barriers. A little bit of body damage, not too much to repair, but I know Don's going to be heartbroken about that, but I have a feeling that next event he's going to come back harder and stronger as we're moving on to your teammate, Domo and Gearhead.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see what Domo can do here in Gearhead. With the new truck, he's got new equipment, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, he's starting off with a nice little slap wheelie, and thought he was going to do the impact backflip, but he just stuffs it in there, but that was cool. He rides it across the pod. Something that wasn't meant to do that, but that's so cool. He was actually able to salvage that and just rode a wheelie across the pod. How about that?
Hey man, Domo, he can do some really great things behind the wheel of these trucks. You can't sleep on the guy. He's a great competitor. He's a great driver, and that's why I like to have him.
I don't doubt that. I mean, he just came up with a move that really isn't built to do it, but he's still not lost. He's keeping up the good momentum right now. Nice little sky wheelie into a good slap wheelie, and he almost goes over. But he at least was able to get the truck pulled out, and he's still going. You gotta be happy about that.
Oh yeah, man, he's doing so good. He's doing real good so far. This could go hopefully in the best direction possible.
Is he going for reverse back? Is he going for reverse backflip?
He is, man.
He got it! He haven't. No, 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 take it,
Uh,
no!
uh, they're
Oh!
they're
Oh,
gonna shut him
oh,
off.
oh! I thought he got REI'd. I didn't know he was able to save it. But it looks like he's got a broken right rear hydro, a little bit of body damage, but Domo with almost the move of the night. I mean, a 4.45, but you still gotta be happy about him just putting
Oh,
on a show.
dude, he put on a great show. If he would have been able to pull that off, I think he would have been up there in first place. He had something special going there. Unfortunately, it just wasn't. It didn't all come together.
I say I don't. If he's able to put together a run, I fear that because if he was only able to fill half the run and still got a 4.45, I think a full run for him is possible. Nine. As we're moving on to Outlaw and Spectrum with starting off with a nice sky wheelie off of an obstacle that's actually not supposed to be hit that way.
Hey man, they gotta get creative, and they're gonna try to hit things in new ways.
You always gotta try something different to keep it interesting. As he is getting some air off the pod, circling back around, almost going for the little jammer, goes back across the pod. See who's gonna line up for next.
Where's the next one? Getting a little bit of air there, soaring across the sky. Suspension put in some work.
Oh! Brings it back down. Almost got himself in some trouble there. Almost end over in. And he's going for another little crossfire. Ooh, but he stuffs it in the pod.
Oh,
Oh!
we got a waving tire.
We got a weaving tire, but it doesn't matter. He still got the save. That was what, like 4 or 5 sidewalls? I say it may have been less than that, but I can't count.
It's just gonna go. Oh no! Soaring
Oh,
sideways.
getting a little sideways, almost getting himself in some trouble. Still right front, playing him a little bit, but it's not slowing him down as he goes for the backflips. He's a little crooked. Breaks another hydro. Is he gonna save it? He does. He got it back.
Oh,
He got it back over. I thought he was gonna get shut off, but what a save!
it looks like they finally did shut him off, actually. But that
Oh,
was
they did
crazy.
shut him off. That was a crazy save. 2 broken hydros.
Two front hydras are gonna stop him early. Unable to steer it. 5225.
Not a bad score. I mean, a little bit of body damage and 2 hydros. Not too much to repair. Could have always been worse, but he was putting on a show, and that was still just a run to watch.
Man, all these trucks getting broken for the first time. I'm scared of next week.
Well, I don't doubt as we move throughout the season, drivers are going to go bigger and badder each time out. So we're probably going to see more breakage throughout the season, but that's going to be a little bit of wear and tear on the owner's pockets a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and here comes Gibson Axeman coming out here. He's going to be the actually only truck in the circuit running with the Hemi motor, which makes it more interesting.
I actually have a Hemi motor as well.
Oh, I was unaware of that.
Well, now you know. But so far, he is putting on a good show, slings the truck around, gets some good air out the pod, goes back to it. Looks like he's going to go for a little bit of skyway. Doesn't get the pop that he wanted, but still salvages out into a little slap wheelie off the pod. Nice little combination that he had right there. As it looks like Guard has died, presumably, as he goes around. Gibbs hits the backside of the racing lane. Looks like he's going for the transfer. Gonna come up a little bit short. Almost sounds like he's in first gear. And he gets it into a one-wheel wheelie! And he saves it!
What did I just watch? What did we just witness there?
You just witnessed a one-wheel wheelie into a save. That was masterful driving from Gibbs, but it looks like I can't tell if the right front's broke. Nope, it's good. I thought he may have lost the hydro, but he's still going, hitting the transfer on the berm, getting some good air.
Holding up to everything he's throwing at it right now.
So that truck right now is bulletproof, and he is taking full advantage of it as we say something.
He's still going.
I'm speechless. No body damage at all, but the truck's still together, and he's still cooking. He still has 30 seconds left. Guard.
Bobcat saying out there in the helmet right now. Just is either saying keep it going or, you know, you gotta wonder.
He's either yelling keep it going, or get it off, get it off. Gibbs is still going, and he's going into something right now. He's in reverse.
He's done it in reverse, forward, sideways, backwards. The way hasn't gone.
He's gone up, down, left, right, and he's on the nose, and he's broke a 4-link bar. Hood's gone. Runs over. What a run.
I'm gonna park it to show everybody what this truck was able to do. It looks.
Gives a little rev as he goes off the track. Now he's parked.
Gonna take a look at the damage. Like he just broke a 4-link. Nothing too major besides a little bit of hood reworking. But that's crazy.
I say with the truck held together, went in his favor, and it ends him, I think, right now in second place. Actually,
that actually is gonna be. I believe it's actually in first place.
I don't know. We'll find out once we're at the end of the event. But right now, here comes Guard. Well, here comes Guard out onto the track as he is whipping it around. You want to take the lead on this?
No, I'll let you go, man. You took it from me. I'm ready to go. I'm down the track. You get her going.
All right. Well, Guard's already back out on the track, getting a nice little skyway over the pod. Nice little combination. We saw that from Rudd earlier. He just made it even better as he circles around, gets some huge air off the transfer, actually clears the pod in the center, whips the truck around. Keeping up good flow momentum so far, even though he's only 20 seconds in. And he does a little bicycle right there, keeps it up, combos it with the backside of the jammer. Great air That suspension is just soaking up those landings. No rebound right there as he just is on the gas, gets and lands right on the pod, transfers himself up and over, combos it up off the other berm, and we're gonna flick that rear steer, gets right up and close with the wall, goes for the little, I don't know what that is. It has the crush cars on top, little jammer stack, gets some great air off into a slap wheel. He brings it around. Looks like he's actually going for the backflip early. Gets a good rotation, a little corkscrew on the nose. He's on 2 wheels. Is he gonna save it? Is he still on? No, he's off. He is turned off. He has been RII'd. That is just a bad landing for guard blast right there. He almost had the save, just didn't get the grip. Looks like there's almost no damage to the truck. Ends up with a 4.85, maybe slight body damage, but I know he's not going to be thrilled about that run.
You know, we weren't too thrilled about it. Unfortunately, that dirt just did not grab on the side like I'm used to, and I wasn't able to pull it back up. But hey, we got next week.
So you always got next week. You always got the rest of the season. It's the first show. Get the bugs out. And as we come out onto the track now, we got Backlash driven by Bobcat. What's he lining up for, though?
Oh, lining up just to line up. I guess it could do a little big.
I think he's trying to go for the center jump. Got a little cockeyed on the end, a little bit further off. But that's not stopping him as he goes for a little transfer off the berm, landing on the pod.
And we got good momentum so far. Good 15 seconds in. He's already filled out a lot of time.
So he's already got 5 hits in. He's already gotten some extra donuts in. I think this is the second truck to do donuts in his run so far. And he's just coming right back around, going for the transfer. Oh, and he broke a hydro. He's on 2 wheels. Good save. Good save.
See what we can do with the rest of this run. He's got a minute 30 to fill. He's already got a broken hydro.
I say he's had breakage in the past. I don't think a broken hydro is going to stop him. Never mind, he just stuffs it in the nose. He stuffs the nose in. But he's going to whip it around. He's going to try and go for the racing lane. Almost a little lost right now, guard.
It can't happen. And he's fighting that hydro. So he's going to learn how to fight with that right now. And I think he's starting to bring it back a little bit.
You got to adjust with what you got. And so far, he's not doing bad. Besides that little lost part, he's right back into the moves. He's just got to know to make those left-hand turns and just kind of keep the truck going left as he goes off the jammer.
It's like NASCAR, man. You just got to keep going left every time.
Agreed. I mean, you got to just fight the truck with what you got. I mean, if it's telling you to go one way, you just got to go with it,
Oh. Wheeling it over the pod.
Nice combination. Almost getting himself in trouble as I say that. And another great save, but he broke another hydro. The right rear is broken, the left front's broke.
This is interesting, but he's still going.
So he's going for the backflip. Is he gonna get it? He got it. Throws it in reverse. What's he gonna go for now?
Oh.
What a save. What a save. Good save from Bobcat. Goes, stuffs it back in, and he's over.
God, he ripped the tire off.
He did not want that to happen. Right front tire is broke. How much? I don't know how much damage is on this truck.
So we got 2 hydros in the front gone. We're going to have a planetary repair. Definitely some body damage. This is going to be a hefty repair. So it's going to be 3 hydros out of the... 3 hydros out of 4. This is easily over 3K repair right here, if not more.
Well, also put some damage in his pockets, but I mean, at least he's up near the top. So if he can earn back what he wrecks, I mean, hey, that's all you can ask. As we're moving on to Mike Bev, who I think this is actually our last freestyle.
This is actually going to round off the freestyles for the night. Oh, as you see, the Dixie horn just blasting. But yeah, this is going to be rounding up for our last run of the night.
I say he's lining up. He's going big. We saw Rudd come out and go off of it. Looks like Mike's just going to go even bigger. And he does.
Now the huge air Mike announcing his presence. This is where he thrives. Is in freestyle. He's able to put down a show, bro. He's done it for years. This is what he does.
Say Mike is a showman through and through. Always a fantastic competitor, but is always dangerous when it comes to freestyle. He lets nothing hang on the side. He hits anything and everything in his path.
And, I don't think he cares what he breaks. I think he's just going to break it all and go and repair it every week.
As he does a backflip corkscrew. Something that wasn't even meant to be done, but yeah, you're right. I mean, he is not afraid to break the truck. If he needs to foot the bill, he'll foot the bill. As long as you can earn the money and place high, doesn't matter.
Gonna see, man. You know, like, this has been a great run so far. We still got a minute, 10 seconds to go, and he's got so much more he can do, and you know he will do it.
I don't doubt it. He'll probably come up with some moves that we haven't seen yet. Truck is holding together strong. He's gotten some really big hits, and as he goes for another huge hit, just skying it off the racing lane.
Right, all right. Getting the crush cars crushed a little bit.
Always got to hit the crush cars.
Always got it. That's what they're there for.
Exactly. Don't hit the crush cars, well, you don't.
Oh, we're going now. What we do? Okay.
So he kind of swung it a little bit wide there. I don't know what he was doing, and he gets a stoppie.
What?
No way. He just did a stoppie off the backside of the container. I thought he was going to go over it like everybody else. What's he going to do? He got the maximum moonwalk. Are you kidding me, guard?
I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. Nope, there ain't no way. That's the winner right there.
That's the winner right there.
Oh my god, he knows it.
Well, he's got to be the winner now, because if you're not the winner, that's a hefty foot bill to foot. But regardless, what a run.
Yeah, that's gonna be definitely the move of the night right there. That's everyone's gonna be remembering that in the next week, and everyone's gonna step their game up for that. That's crazy.
Tell you what, that Tyrant's super happy. It's twirling with excitement right now.
It's waving at all the fans. It's gonna be your new and your freestyle winner, Mike Bev, and Override with 8.75. And that's just a crazy run. They got some damage to take care of for next week, but you know, I think they went everywhere he wanted to go.
Well, that'll wrap us up for the Monster Invasion Tour. Hope you all will join back with us for the next episode. Till then, catch you later.
Well, before you do that, we do have the leaderboards to go over. We do have the top 3 of Override, Bone Crusher, and Backlash taking your top 3 spots in freestyle. And your overall event winner this weekend was Bobcat, followed by Prawn and Mike. On that, we'll see y'all next weekend. And this has been Guard and Prawn signing off. Have a great weekend.